So it's a group of citizens who are appointed by City Council. Each City Councilor appoints one person, the mayor has another person, and so that group of 11 people, we get together on a monthly basis. We discuss topics that are timely, topics that have been brought to our attention, and then we track the progress of those into formal recommendations or formal changes that we can suggest. So we've had conversations with, obviously, the police force, with the sheriff department. We've had discussions with the district attorney's office at times. It's pretty broad. Not saying it should or shouldn't be that broad, but anything we feel touches public safety, we try to reach out and try to help with. Columbus really is ahead of the curve in a lot of things we're talking about. I've done police ride-alongs, and so you'll hear about de-escalation training, and the officer just was so patient, more patient than I could have been, of trying to help a kid who, they could have taken him to jail, and they were trying to work with the business owner, and they even got the kid's parents there to try to figure out how to help. And so it took 2 hours, but they were incredibly patient. And so I think Columbus is doing a lot of things right. Of course, the only thing you hear about is, when something goes wrong. But we are doing a lot of things right. People ask about body cameras. Not only did we have body cameras, but we realized the resolution wasn't very good at night. They invested in new body cameras, right? And so they're consistently looking at how do we increase our reporting, how do we increase our transparency, and so that's been an ongoing improvement. So I've been very impressed with that. The most common question we received was, why do we need a marshal in the sheriff department? We did research that further, saw an overlap of services, wrote a recommendation to City Council that they approved unanimously, and then that was signed into law by Governor Kemp in February. We had a victim who said that they were the victim of a crime and they really didn't understand the process afterwards. They wanted to understand the next steps, when was the hearing, and they weren't getting the information in a timely manner. So we worked with the DA office to figure out, what is the process, what information do they need, who are the right contacts, and we put that on the city website, the FAQ page, so that in the future, if a victim has a problem, they can go to that site and see what are the steps, what are the expectations, so they're more informed. So it's pushing changes to public safety and also making the citizens more informed. So we've got these areas where we're ahead of the curve and just the public doesn't know about it. And so how do we get the public safety groups to more proactively communicate, hey, I know this has happened in other parts of the country, but we don't have these issues, and here's what we're doing right. We don't have a union. We already don't allow chokeholds. We're already doing the screening ahead of time. We already do the de-escalation classes, and so we're doing things right. So how do we make the public aware of all the positive that we are doing correctly?